Yeah, there's a Bible protester down there.
Oh, really?
Every year, these guys come out and do this shit.
Oh, so are they just getting raged on right now?
Pretty much.
I don't know, Vic could be tearing into him like he did one time.
Vic?
I was, and not at this con, but another con, he went up to a couple Bible protesters and just gave them the riot act.
Really?
I'm not kidding, there's a video of it on Facebook.
Wow.
Hey guys, it's the Shades here. We're here at Metrocon 2017 here in Tampa, Florida, and I'm sitting next to the man, the myth, the legend himself, the Space Cowboy, Steve Blum. Steve, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing really well. How you doing?
Good to meet you.
I
Good
just
to
had to try the glasses thing. It's so cool. Throw some shade with you.
There you go. All right, serious time now. I have to ask a very serious question.
Yes, sir.
Spike Spiegel and Mugen got into a fight. Who do you think would win?
They would just go out for a beer. They're both way too lazy.
I can actually see that.
Why do we all have to fight? Why can't we get along?
There you go.
It's time that we all just join together as one and have beer. But not if you're underage.
Very true. Very true. All right. Now, actually, being serious, now, did you ever expect the roles that you've done? Because you've done a ton of different roles over your career. Did you ever think that you would have as much influence, especially in the anime community, as you have?
I had no idea anybody would watch anything. We were in a rubber room in Los Angeles, and it was during the time that subbers hated us and threatened their lives. I didn't know if anybody would watch any of this stuff. I did it because I love to do it, and I love the community of voice actors,
Right.
and the directors, and the content. I just thought it was a beautiful art form. So I've always done it for that reason. I've always done it for the love of it, without regard for how it might be perceived. Since I've been going to the cons and I understand that people are connecting with these characters and how powerful it is in their lives, I have that in the back of my mind as I do this, but I still do it to the best of my ability for the art form.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's definitely grown by leaps and bounds. And I was one of those that grew up in the Toonami era.
Oh, nice.
You led the charge. And yes, I do still watch it to this day.
Nice.
Me and my buddies, we get together every Saturday night and watch it and riff on it a little bit, admittedly. But
Very cool. That's all right. That's what it's for.
Yeah,
Well,
and
the guys who create it riff on it.
Oh.
No, we got a good sense of humor. Over time.
And I gotta ask about the fact that when you led the charge to bring that back a couple of years back, you know, did you honestly think that was going to work as well as it did?
No, I had no idea. But what I did know was that from what my understanding was, that the only way to get something back on the air is to really let the networks know that you want it. And the fans are the ones who are going to do it. They don't care what I think. I'm just a voice monkey. So I told the fans, if there's any chance of this happening, let them know. Just let them know at the network. And I think we shut down the website a few times. And we just wore them down pretty much in the end. And finally the network just went, all right, fine. Just leave us alone. You can have your little show. You're not going to get any money, but just go do your little show and shut up. And thank God they did. And the guys over at Adult Swim have picked up the torch again and brought it back to its former glory. It's an amazing thing. And a lot of the same people are working on it now that worked back then.
And you can definitely tell that the show feels just as good as it did back in my childhood, and that's amazing.
Yeah.
To be able to relive that and have that little bit of nostalgia every Saturday night.
That almost never happens.
Yeah. Now, as I said earlier, there's a lot of roles that you've done. You know, Spike Spiegel, Wolverine, all these different characters. Is there any role that you wanted to do that you've never gotten the chance?
Well, the one role that I thought I might be right, just as far as my voice print is concerned, would be Batman.
Oh.
Because I was a Batman fan when I was a little kid. I would read the comics. I've loved it forever. And then I met Kevin Conroy, and I thought, oh no, he's my Batman. So I'm just so grateful that I've gotten to play all the characters that I have played, and everything is such a surprise. I never expect to book anything. So I just live in a constant state of gratitude, and I don't think about the stuff that I haven't booked.
Yeah, fair enough. Still,
It's a much healthier way to be as an actor, honestly.
from what I've heard, yeah, that does seem to be the case. Never know.
And there are a lot of actors that Jones over somebody else's role, and we don't own the roles either. You know, that's the other thing is I've been playing Wolverine for close to 15 years, and I've had to audition every single time I've played him, and I don't expect to book it each time either. It's a different production company. You never know what people's tastes are going to be like.
Right. One thing I always like to ask every time I interview a voice actor for the first time is Are there any funny behind-the-scenes stories that you can share with us? Anything that happened in the booth that you know?
Well, so many. Some of them are pretty foul, so I can't really talk about it here. But one that's a little bit foul, but relevant because we're talking about Wolverine already, is that the first time I played Wolverine in X-Men Legends, the video game, I think it was the very first time that I had a fight scene. We call them sound sets, where I'm throwing a punch. The first swipe, and I farted when I did it. And I thought, oh man, that's bad. This is really bad. I'm going to make a terrible impression. And so I didn't want them to know. And I was in the booth by myself with the producer on the other side of the glass.
Right.
So I said, do you guys mind if I just do that again? Let me do it a couple more times because I think I'll do it better. I didn't explain why. And so I did, and it went by, the moment went by, and it was fine. Well, I realized the next time I came in to voice Wolverine, every time I threw that swipe, I had the urge to fart. It's a body thing, because I use my whole body every time.
Of course.
Even though my face is right here on the microphone, my body is moving. Every punch, every kick, everything that you hear, I'm doing that to some degree.
Yeah, it's called voice acting for a reason.
Yeah, to the point where I feel broken at the end of the session. I feel like I've literally been beaten by the Hulk. But oddly enough, I've had this urge to fart every time I throw a swipe as Wolverine, especially when he's raging. And after a while, I realized that maybe that's part of the character. Maybe he would do that too. And so if you listen really, really carefully, and several incarnations of Wolverine over the years, you'll hear, and very slightly underneath you'll hear. And so there's a Where's Waldo moment that you can spend the next time you see something.
You realize anyone who sees this video now is going to be going back through every.
I know.
They're going to be looking for this.
Some of them are silent though. You won't know. You just won't know. Just know that's there. I'm sorry, Marvel, but that's life. That's the life of a mutant, and I do that with love.
There you go.
Okay.
One last question for you. What else can we expect from Steve Blum down the line as we head towards the future?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Yeah, I know.
The chip in my neck is starting to blink just thinking about it.
NDAs, I know.
NDAs, yeah, we got to sign a lot of NDAs. But we got a lot of stuff coming up. There's season 4 of Star Wars Rebels, which will be coming sometime, I think, in the fall, maybe. They haven't given us a date on it. For Star Wars fans, it's going to be an unbelievable conclusion to the series. I'm very sad the series is ending, but it's happening the way they want it to happen at Lucasfilm, which, as a fan, gives me a lot of comfort, because I've been a fan since '77. There's going to be a lot more Toonami to come. We just started airing a show called Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, and I'm playing one of the flying monkeys in that. Jess Harnell is the other monkey, and it's a crazy show, really fun for kids. I think there's a little more Naruto coming, a lot of video games that are happening, and I've got 4 other shows that are going to be coming very soon that I can't talk about yet, but I will announce on my social media.
Definitely make sure you guys follow that. We'll have links for that in the description below. Steve, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Make sure you guys tune in for more awesome stuff here from Metrocon 2017. I'm The Shades, and we'll see you guys next time. Rock on!
I didn't know what we were going to do there.